Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we got to talk about this Airbnb. You know I do business with them. They're doing an IPO. What about DoorDash? What about other stocks that we should be invested in right now? That's right. It's time to make a little bit more money, ladies and gentlemen. You got your duffel bag of cash ready? We're going to talk about it. And welcome to Foci Optics. Check. Stop struggling now, gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. Today's a special treat. And we're sitting here at the YouTube channel on the Stop Struggling Now page because Airbnb is finally going to do an IPO during a pandemic. This is awesome. Let's talk about winning, ladies and gentlemen. But first, as you know, on the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page, I have to point out we have the join button over here on the right for members of the channel. I send special messages under the community tab to just these members only, and 1 or 2 videos per month. But here's what I want to talk about. Airbnb, DoorDash IPOs in the next 48 hours. And there's going to be more IPOs during this month and next month. So you have to be on your P's and Q's, and you got to use cash management, investment management. If you have whatever amount of money you have, you do not put 100% into these stocks. Normally on an IPO, the stock rises and then there's a pullback within 48 hours. That's normal. So don't panic if you want to buy on the day that it opens. That's the whole thing. So if you believe in the stock, then you hold on to it. All right? We're going to be talking about mostly Airbnb because DoorDash, there's a lot of competition, and I don't think they're like number one. So the thing I'm trying to say is there's no proprietary situation here. Anybody can enter that space. Anybody can go go look up ghost restaurants. Anybody can go pick up items of food from somewhere and deliver it. All right. Now let's talk about a few other things here. Now, I have the live stream videos here. I started putting this new with the looking like the double zeros. I want to show you something on the live streams. Over the last month, starting here, investing for beginners. Tips before you invest. Want to make money? Get free shares of stock here. Stocks on fire 2 weeks ago, credit on fire, coins on fire, all systems go. Once again, we're not Johnny come lately. I'm telling you how to do this. All right, stock market tasty this week. Make money while you sleep. Assets, we're winning. How many weeks in a row do you have to win before you say, you know what, maybe I should get in on this bandwagon? All right, now, in the last video last weekend, we talked about cannabis. And yes, I bought some cannabis. Members of the channel know about that. But first, I'm going to do some flexing. All right? Because this stuff on Airbnb where people are flexing and doing stuff for unnecessary reasons is ridiculous. I'm going to play this little video here. How much money I make on Airbnb. Not this year. Why I can close down. That was the title. October 29th. Let me show you right here. There'll be a link down below so you can actually go see this for yourself. I'm actually showing my 1099. Again, you guys have heard me talk about this before. All these yada yada gurus, they're sitting here showing you other stuff. Airbnb sends us 1099 forms. So nobody needs to be showing you anything other than their 1099 forms. Just saying. Let's roll tape. I'm not going to play the video, but I have to roll tape, so I'll just talk over it. You can see right here where I'm talking about, here's my 1099 from 2014, and on the screen it appears to be gross revenues from Airbnb of $270,000. You can see that's my 1099 that they sent us here. So all I'm trying to say is this is why you always need to have different ways to make money. And in 2016, you see here That's a number that's over 300 grand. So, in fact, that says 396. So, again, these are revenues. And 2017, you see 327. So, when you see 327, nearly 400, nearly 300, yeah, that's almost like $1 million in revenue. I'll end it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get on with the Airbnbs. Let's get into some perspective here, right? Now, we know the big boys. Everybody's heard of Expedia. I just want to point out something to you because this is important. Following the IPO Expedia, right? Look here. Microsoft, ladies and gentlemen, is majority owns Expedia. Expedia owns other companies. Why is this going to be important? Expedia has, the airlines, the car rentals. They have other ways to make money besides just rooms, hotel units, or rooms. Or in fact, they made a deal with VRBO. So VRBO properties, which is like Airbnb, is on Expedia. Airbnb properties are also on other booking platforms. This is why we can make a lot of money on Airbnb. Now, we're going to get into the largest hotel companies worldwide by guest rooms. Look at this. Marriott is number one at 1.4. Hilton is number two, not almost a million. IHG is number three at 881,000. Wyndham Hotel Group is four at 831. There's 15 hotels here, ladies and gentlemen. All top 15 equals 6 million guest rooms. All right? You paying attention yet? Now, look at this. Airbnb has 6 million rooms all by themselves. So let me ask yourself something. When you're sitting here thinking, hey, I may not get in on this Airbnb IPO, that kind of doesn't make much sense, does it? It seems to me all the top 15 combined don't even have 6 million rooms. Now, look at this. Expedia Group, 126. Marriott, 132. Hilton, 108. IHG, 63. Tomorrow, the IP, or 2 days from now, hopefully you're not going to miss out on this. 2 days from now, they're expecting the IPO to start at 60. Clearly, it should be worth double. Easily. They're top 15. By rights, if you start doing exponential numbers, they're going to be worth more than double. But we won't get into it because during the pandemic, when all rooms aren't being used, they're still doing an IPO. And I'm bullish on Airbnb. They're being blocked by cities, states, counties, homeowners associations. But does that really matter? Because the top 10%ers messed up. For the last 100 years, they've been telling you people to get homes, to buy homes. How many homeowners are there in America alone? How many homeowners are there around the world who believed in you better buy real estate because they ain't making no more land nonsense? Well, guess what? When there's no HOA and when you're out in the rural areas or when you're not in cities limits, well, guess what? You're going to be able to rent your Airbnb, whatever, whether it's a trailer, mobile home, whether it's something sitting in your driveway, an extra house in the backyard that you built. It doesn't matter. Game over. So again, I'm bullish. I'm bringing my duffel bag of cash and I'm getting me some Airbnb. Regardless, I know it's probably going to go down after 48 hours, but I'm buying some more when it dips back down. And then I'm holding it for a long time because after this pandemic is over, doesn't it kind of make sense? Here's the Wyndham Group. They're number 4 on this list, ladies and gentlemen, I believe. Yes. Wyndham Group's number 4. Look at what's going on here. They're at 57, 58. And they have chains. The Days Inn, the Ramadas, all these. Wyndham Hotel and Resorts, you can figure it out yourself. Baymont, there it is. Howard Johnson, La Quinta, Super 8s, Travel Lodge. Those are all by Wyndham's. And look at their share price around $60. This is what the IPO for Airbnb is going to be. All right. Here goes some other perspective, ladies and gentlemen. Airbnb hikes its IPO pricing range and targets a $42 billion valuation. These guys have an IOU for their investors, I believe, that's going to be around $60 billion. This IPO tomorrow, I predict, is going to get all their investors paid. They'll be flush with cash. And now, game on. So they're going to do past the $42 billion. We're going to be able to find out if I'm correct in this, but I'm heavily bullish on Airbnb. Now, this is an article that I'm going to leave down below so you guys can come to it. In fact, everything I have on the screen regarding the statistics and everything like that, I'm going to leave a link down below. This is more of an educational situation today and just my point of view. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm no financial guru. I'm no financial nothing. This is just a educational entertainment purposes only. So, my opinion. Now, here's another one. Here's somebody else, Investor Place. They're looking at it how I look at it. Airbnb stock is set to soar 200%. Don't sit this one out. I agree. I'm with them. And in case you don't know the symbol, they got it for you. A, B as in boy, N as in Nancy, B as in boy. It's going to debut December 10th on the NASDAQ Stock Exchange. So you have plenty of time to download your Webull and Robinhood apps and upload money so you can buy at least a few shares. And if you can buy more than a few, more the merrier. And if you want to wait 48 hours to see what happens, so be it. But again, I'm in at the beginning because there's only certain ones that stay up, and Airbnb, in my opinion, should stay up. We're in a pandemic. So it has to start at its lowest point already, it seems to me. 6 million rooms. The top 15 hotel chains don't even have 6 million rooms. Or actually, they do have 6 million. It's a little over. It's like 6,030,000, something like that. 300,000 or something like that. But anyhow, Airbnb has the exact same amount as the top 15. Let's just say it like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you need to do? Get your cash loaded onto your brokerage account, whether it's E-Trade. Does not matter which brokerage account it is. If you don't have Robinhood and Webull, who cares? Whatever brokerage account you want to use, you load money on there and be prepared. You don't know when it's going to open up on December 10th, but you're going to have to be prepared because when this thing shoots out of the gate, I expect it to rise $10, $20, $30, $40 more than what it's going to start at. It should be over 100 easily. I just don't see any way around it. There's other people saying no, I don't see it. But me personally, those 6 million rooms, and they're going to be growing. Remember that Punta Cana video I did, or Dominican Republic video, and Merida, Mexico video. All these are not even on Airbnb right now. Airbnb is going to be international. There's going to be more rooms internationally than probably in the United States in the next 2 years. The world is huge, ladies and gentlemen. So are you going to be ready to ride the wave? I'm riding the wave. I'm bullish, and you guys know how we do this. EVs bullish, artificial intelligence bullish, autonomous driving bullish, suppliers of all those bullish, and you sit back and relax because it keeps rising every day. Bitcoin, Ether, come on, get in on the game. Be a top 10 percenter. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. This is why I have to bring you the real deal. While you're sitting out here trying to save for that home. While you're sitting out here trying to save for that car. While you're sitting out here trying to save, you're saving, hopefully, in the stock market is one of your vehicles that you are using. Okay? Because you want to make money while you sleep. Every day you wake up and seeing your brokerage account go up, that gets you kind of motivated to make more money. All right, I'm a little bit excited because I was waiting on Airbnb for the last 2 years. So anyhow, with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.